Higher Self Magic here. How are we? How are we feeling after everything that's been happening in the skies? Well, here we have my two spirit animals, and one is the spirit of freedom horse. It's the fire horse, and there we are. 2026 is the year of the fire horse, so we're all set for a wonderful, wonderful year. And it's all coming into motion now that we've got the spring equinox and that vital new moon that played such a difference to our lives the other day. It was profound. It was in Pisces, and it moved all our emotions and life wishes and brought them to the fore. And here we've got the cat, the keeper of secrets, and the combination of the cat and the horse is quite incredible. So look forward to a very interesting ride. My lovely followers, thank you for listening to me. I am completely always overwhelmed by your support and the connection that we have. You all know who you are, and this reading is going to take us to a very, very lovely place, I'm sure. Anyway, as I said, I'm Higher Self Magic. I believe in using our higher selves, our intuition, our connection with another part of us that we don't have every day, that we don't put into motion every day, and the magic that comes in life, through life itself. Life is magical, and spring is the greatest magic bringer of all, and we all know that. I here have my spirit turtle, I have my Madonna, I have my Italian Corno, and I have believe in your dreams, because this is an amazing time for manifesting also. So let's go. Let's see what we can come up with for whoever is listening to this. Now, today, on top of everything else, Mercury went direct. So it's the perfect time to now start projects that you kept putting off. Mercury retrograde ended today. That shadow period is still here. So we have some second chances to deal with still, and maybe you will see those happening in work projects, or in lovers that have come back, or in conversations you're having with a friend or a family member. But what the equinox brings us, that's today, the coming in of spring, is, and I'm going to talk about that numerous times in this reading, is that the balance it brings in the perfect balance that we get between night and day. And as we move from today, then the light takes more control. But at the moment, there is that complete balance, and it indicates so many great possibilities happening in our lives right now. New happenings, as well as a resurrection of the old. And if something started this year, because it was a great year for many, many people, then now is the time where that's going to get enhanced. So if you started a relationship during this year, before Mercury retrograde, then the possibilities of this becoming very serious are real. If you started a job this year, the possibilities of promotions are enormous. If you started doing the lottery this year, then the possibilities of you winning a lot are completely feasible. So we've had Jupiter going direct. I did a Sagittarius reading the other day, and even if you're not Sagittarius, it's worth listening to that, especially if you've got a Sagittarius moon or ascendant rising, because I explained how Mercury removed a lot of blocks as it becomes direct, and that the new moon planted the seeds that, and so our intentions, if we made new moon intentions, new moon manifestation, new moon wishes, there's a real big chance they can come true, they can come to life. And the universe has a beautiful plan for you and you personally as you're listening to me, but the universe has got a beautiful plan for so many people at the moment, much more than you can imagine. Its plan is really incredible. It's like a cosmic blueprint for what has happened in your life before, what's happening in your life in the future, and what's happening right now, how you're feeling right now. So do look at your rising, do look at your moon sign. If for any chance you are a Pisces moon or a Pisces minor, it's whenever I press, there's a bag under the table, excuse me everyone, and whenever I press on that she just goes mad, so sorry. Okay, so the universe has a plan for you, absolutely, and it's been waiting for this time. This is just such a special time. 2026 is such a great time for so many people, and you will get a clearer picture of how your life is going to go in these months of the spring. The equinox is the time that destiny can unfold and become real time in your actual life. Your energy is transforming, your soul is evolving, and so this is the final clearing before I've been channeling with Sarah Elizabeth, my spirit guide, before the new cycle begins, and the new cycle is beginning now as Mercury shadow period is over and as Aries takes hold. So the last sort of waves of the old energy are moving through your system, so you can enter Aries season more aligned with who you are becoming, or who you have become, and who you are with, or who you are going to be with, because most of you are going to be with someone. It's especially important for love. The Pisces sun, moon and rising people, as I said, are going to feel this more than anyone else, and real clarity is going to come to them. And I'm a Pisces moon, and I've got clarity on so many things in the last 24 hours that I have a real understanding of how things went and what happened. And let's see what cards we got there. Easy does it. Stop trying so hard to control everything and all the doors will open for you. The universe is saying right now, don't push, let things happen. But it's also saying express your individuality, allow your true self to shine, because you are awesome and people are going to notice that in this period. So it's a really important time where there'll be a reality check against fantasy. It will become very clear to you through explanations and through secrets being revealed why things have happened as they are up to this point. Even it could be with employment. You might find who's holding you back, why you're holding yourself back. Let's see what this one says. Everything's okay. Don't worry, it's all working out and in a beautiful way. Just be yourself and it will work out in a beautiful way. You might be feeling, whatever sign you are right now, this is for no particular sign, this reading, you might be feeling more emotional, more sensitive, and more fatigue than usual, because we have been through massive things. Jupiter's gone direct, affected everybody with expansion, particularly Sagittarians. We've had the new moon, we've had Mercury going retrograde, now we've got Mercury going direct, and also we've got this equinox, which is so totally powerful. I would say one of the most powerful equinoxes of them all. And you will feel as we progress towards the light, because today there's a balance of light and dark. As we progress more towards the light, there will be a lifting of energy. There will be a lifting of that fatigue. Your energy will return once the releasing period or that releasing process is over, and it completes it. It has to complete it in its own timing, and it's very much linked with your alignment. Everybody's individual, but your intuition is wide open right now. You can sense so much. We're going to put these down and take what these say. So here we've got pregnancy. The birth of a child brings great blessings to you and the world. Now, it might be your child, it might be your grandchild, it might be your sister or brother's child, but the birth of a child is significant here. And if that has happened in your life, then it is a really lucky time. Your desire is within reach. Have faith, as everything is working in your favor. So I really do believe that the energy of this period is really in tune with what you need. So pay attention to what you feel, pay attention to your dreams and what seems to find you in these few days around this spring equinox. Okay, let's have a look at these. Oh, now these are the very sexual, sensuous cards. Let's see what's coming up. They're just pictures, really. So let me use my intuition with what comes up here for you. Okay, ooh, okay, moving on. So here we've got a moving on card. So if anybody's met somebody, and I've got one very, very lovely person in mind, it's moving on perfectly. Can you see that physical connection between these two beauties? It's full on. It's a moving on. It's moving on to another level. And the waiting game may be that prelude to where you're going in that relationship, or the respectable amount of time you wait before you go to the next step, or you might have hit on that. But there's going to be no more waiting now. It's going to really develop in its own time, is this relationship. And I'm going to leave those two as the only ones I take out of the pack, because it's quite dangerous, that pack, and quite sensuous. So we'll do that another time for whoever's listening who's just started a relationship. They can get very saucy, those ones. They're sort of what's been anticipated is sort of happening. It's the universe is communicating through synchronicities, through unexpected conversations that you didn't expect to happen, through encounters that have only happened recently or are happening right now. It's the strangest time, but these moments hold great meaning, and beyond their surface, they have great implications for the next few months and the way your life is going to go. So we've also got other planets involved, Uranus, Neptune, and I did deal with them a lot in the Sagittarius reading. So some of you may want to read that, listen to that. But Uranus is really opening lots of doorways for you at the moment. And it's bringing in the perfect cosmic timing. It couldn't have arranged it better. And it's bringing sudden clarity, destined meetings, opportunities, words that can connect with you within a space, and something that didn't exist finally exists, whether it's new love and then deep love emerges, or whether it was a relationship that went off and disappeared and it becomes on again. This is all due to Uranus working behind the scenes, and this was meant to be anyway. It was all planned for this time when things are going to go more smoothly, when the space for them to finally happen is now there. It exists. That space exists. And even if they popped into that space, now the space is expanding them because Jupiter is direct. If something is ending, or you've understood because your intuition is very strong at the moment that something's ending or completing its time, then give that understanding to the universe and understand that something greater is going to come in its place. So if conversations didn't go quite the way you wanted, or you understand through your intuition that the end is nigh, that didn't work out, move on, because something greater is coming in its place. Release what's finished. Release what's finished today. It's a great day to finish, release. And trust that what belongs to you will find you in your journey. You are guided by forces far more powerful than your mind can even comprehend at this time. So it's really important that you understand that these forces are greater than your mind can even comprehend. What's meant to happen is happening. Mercury retrograde ended today, and that spring equinox unique overlap that's occurred has really, look at what we've got here, has really brought in a new era. It shows you that you are entering a new era. Your growth around your goals, around your dreams, and around romantic relationships is going to be really amazing. Look at this. We've got the lion, we've got the angels, very protected. That relationship is very protected. And here we've got the spring flowers, and there's just so much about it all happening at the right time. And I'm just looking at all the cards that have been popped out of there. Oh my gosh. And here we've got the stork. And we know what the stork brings, balance, and very often a baby to the door. So what I said, anybody with a possible baby or the mother of a child who's had a baby, you are blessed at this time. And here we've got that harmony that's being played. Rebirth, spring rebirth, it's as if we've got rosemary somehow here as well, blessed herbs that you can use in your kitchen. We've got the sage card coming up here, but you know, the burning of the sage in the house. This is probably a very important time for you to do this somewhere or sometime this spring. And so we've got protection, we've got harmony, and we've got blessings through the sage and the burning of it. Walk around your house with it and fumigate each room with it between now and Midsummer's Night, when you feel the time is right. You might have some guests staying, so this is not the right time. Do it when they go. Do it when there's few as people as possible in the house living there or staying there. And here we've got this sort of metamorphosis taking place. You are transforming. Look, or someone else is transforming, or someone else's mask is coming off. But the green body is indicating to me how important nature is at this time, and this transformation taking place. I've talked to you so much about you becoming butterflies, and last year was very significant for that. A lot of you became butterflies, but then you had to hibernate over the winter period, and now you are a butterfly. You don't have to go through the caterpillar process, and you're coming right out when you need to. And nature, you're just taking nature and the beauty of it in your stride and being part of it. You're so green, you're so part of nature now that the garden loves you, the birds love you, the butterflies love you. You really can walk on the ground with bare feet and feel grounded. You are very grounded to the earth. You might have a grounding mat, and if you do, that will really help with that. But there's masks. You will not wear a mask at any time ever again, and people around you won't dare wear one because you will be very aware of that. We've still got this green body here, which is telling me a lot about how nature has linked you with peace, with harmony, with power. So you could be sitting next to the leopard and not feel any fear, and the leopard is actually protecting you. But your greenness, your understanding of how trees work, the spiritual being of trees, each one has its own spirit, and how they talk to each other under the ground. Your understanding of fairies and of spirit and of nature is really astounding, and your foresight is quite incredible now. And this is what this is all about. You can feel things, you know things, your insight, your intuition's so strong, and no one is scared of you. You are, well, no one is scared of you because you're not scary, but they have to watch out because you are protected. So not even the most vicious of animals could come and sit with you and wouldn't be alarmed or feel threatened. And here we have the psychic healing that's gone on. The owl, you are now so wise, whoever you are, that you have the total power over the way you speak. It really contrasts with how other people speak. They know that you are speaking your truth and that you have this sort of psychic ability. And as we work towards the summer, and look, we've got a new baby there. Someone's carrying a baby on their back. How weird is that? I think it could signify, if there's no baby in your life, rebirth, newness, wonder, beauty. But if it's a child, I've always said this, if it's a child, someone's child is going to do very well during this period coming up now. But we've got the baby on the lady's back, and we've got her looking very serene and classy, and she's weaving her life, and she's weaving with the harp their beautiful music into her life. And look, we've got the spider's web beautifully weaved. It's like all of life's fabrics and threads have all been put together and made for perfection. Let's have a look at the tarot now. So basically, the universe is telling you that the fact that there's so much of an overlap going on with the new moon, Mercury going direct, and the equinox, that this period is unique for growth. It's unique for your goals and for everything that you love and that you want to expand on. So big transformations taking place. The next step is taking place, as I said, in your love life and in your relationships, your family life, your children, if you have children. But if you don't have a lover at the moment, new lovers are coming forward. But if you have a lover, that's going to be a new era, a shifting ahead in that love life. It's going to move quite quickly. So the cosmic energy is doing a massive flip in upgrading your life. So that new moon in Pisces really did a great job at activating your gut instinct and your psychic abilities. And the spring equinox is saying, welcome transformation. Your transformation is complete. Welcome transformation in all areas of your life. And there's going to be massive breakthroughs taking place. Massive breakthroughs are going to be taking place. So be aware of those. Oops, let's see what we've got here. These cards were my first set of tarot cards. And when I was 18, I was writing on the back of all of them so I could learn the tarot. Now I don't need that. But it's such a wonderful time. I just want to tell you that you've not arrived here unprepared. No, this equinox has really come at the right time for you. The equinox is a moment of balance, as I've said, between dark and light. And if you've been in touch with someone from your past, love life wise particularly, there's a very strong possibility of that working, and the fact if it's a Virgo, even more so. So it's just a message I've got through, and if it resonates with someone, please let me know. And it's now a truth. What wasn't possible is a truth that can be actually lived now, while it wasn't possible before. And secrets, truth, affirmations, declarations, they're all coming through in these few days. But once what was impossible is now possible, and that's the message, whatever that means to anyone in particular. The final push in all that is happening. It just wasn't possible before, but now it's more and more possible. Each one of those two people is scared of letting that go because it was so powerful. It was so incredibly powerful that nothing can match it. That's only going to resonate with one or two people. And it's a shift you yourself will feel. And the reason it's going to work is because the divine feminine in that part of the relationship, it can be between two people of the same sex, it can be whatever, a relationship between man and woman. But the Queen of Swords is really, really, really dynamic at the moment in that relationship. It's speaking the truth, and it's speaking it clearly. It's saying, I know, I can tell. It's absolutely true. I'm speaking my truth. If you can't respond then correctly, then go away. If you can't give me the right answer, then go away. And then you have to let it go if it hasn't got the right answers for you. So this isn't just a date on a calendar, this spring equinox. It's a shift that you can feel, that you can feed off, that you can move through with, because it's going to affect everything. The threshold where the world gives way to movement is what this spring equinox is. And if you've got money problems, then they're going to be getting solved very soon, because the pentacles are coming in. Your skills are going to be appreciated, or you're putting those to better use. If you can hear my dog now, she's under the table snoring. So please, be patient with that. I can't wake her up. And here we've got the pentacles coming in. Here we've got sharing and giving. So the relationship that you are in or you are having is very caring and fair and generous to both parties, but the money is coming in thick and fast. Thick and fast. I can see massive financial change coming here. Swift moves are occurring, and things are moving very, very quickly. But this is so much about relationships, balance in relationships. So if you're in a relationship, the threshold where the void gives way to movement is going to move that relationship to another level. Winter has completed its work. We're going to take a few moon cards now. Winter has completed its work. And now something in you is already starting to move. And it's going to be active. And things are going to be active. So once the light takes the lead in this equinox, then the current is like the sea, the current of the water changes direction. And that Pisces sea is changing direction to suit you and where you're going. So what was inward becomes outward. What was unseen begins to take form. And what is set builds to a greater height, to a greater strength. And we've got that really strong, here we've got, I'm going to take the top card, which is really strong chance of success in love, in work. That Pentacles is still here, saying money's coming, hold on, because it's coming. Don't fear. If you're short of money, it's coming. And the King of Wands is saying, in a relationship, the person is going to be protective, instinctive, inspiring, magnetic, passionate, and very much an entrepreneurial man who creates more money for you. And here we have the Chariot. Woo, it's bringing you everything you need. Everything you need is coming towards you on that Chariot. And the King of Pentacles, the King of Wands, that person is going to be a real mix of entrepreneurial success. And the Ace of Wands is saying, yeah, new ventures, new relationships, new love. And once the light takes the lead, the current changes direction, and woo, you then have your moment of complete wonder. Divine timing at its best. So as I said, you haven't arrived here unprepared. You've been laying the seeds. You have sat in the dark with your worries. You have laid the seeds carefully and worked and toiled to you reap what you sow. And you have already felt what is yours is coming to you. You can see it growing now. And this is where you are going to take it to another level. And if you can't take it to another level, it's going to come looking for you to take you to another level. So the current is now responding to certainty. The Pisces new moon has responded to the equinox, and the current is moving in the direction of complete success. It's saying meditate and contemplate, because it's all coming together for you. You have aligned with your gains. You have gained ground. What you chose as a person or a job or a money-making procedure is starting to move forwards. Nothing is accidental here. It's all real. And if you set your intentions at the new moon, then please know this. Please know this. They're already in motion. That new moon was so powerful just a few days ago. It's yours. It's a certainty. It's coming. Hold your vision, because it is coming. In that darkness of that moon, as we get more light, it's coming. Be bold, make the first move, ask for a rise if you need one. Make the move, make the connection. Don't let things die down if you don't want them to, with someone from your past or someone new. But if someone's new and it's started working, then it's not going anywhere. A win-win outcome is forecast with that relationship if it started in 26. These two cards, one is don't let your past hold you back. So decide. Most of you will have had some connection with the past. Do you want it to move forwards with you, or do you want to let it go? We've got the lucky horseshoe here, and it's the right way up, so you're going to be gathering so much luck in that. And we've got a new, and the south node is significantly fortunate for that, and a new start is coming for you. So all I can say in this reading is it looks amazingly prosperous, amazingly healthy, amazingly fortunate. And I wish you so much love and so much happiness. And do let me know in the comments below if this resonates with you. And also, please like, share and subscribe. I'm going to really give this channel a big boost with lots of readings. So please connect with me as much as you can. And as I said, like, share and subscribe. Thank you very much for spending this time with me. Very grateful to you. Good night.